Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. We are diving right in, summoning part 9, because I am pretty eager to play this thing. Last stream, yesterday, we got through the Otherworld portion. We successfully found the first half of the Staff of Summoning. And now we are going back. It is time to return to my own world, my friend. Shoop. And there we go. Is this just an empty box? Yeah. I guess I'll keep it with me, just so I have a little bit more storage room. I thought about backtracking and getting like all of the stuff that I had dropped along the way and everything. I forget what's behind this door. Probably nothing I need. Yeah, I thought about backtracking to get that stuff. Decided it was really not necessary. Oh, right. It's the Skull of Cloudburst, which I save scummed to get the piece of the spell. Okay. So, Rowena. Zephyr, you must listen to me. In but moments I will be teleported back to the council. I would imagine that Shadow Weaver keeps his piece of the staff in his personal quarters. When you have the other half of the staff, you will have to make way to the Dark Mage's quarters at the very top of the citadel. There are only 2 ways to get into the citadel: the main gate and through the sewers. Only attempt the sewers if you must, for they are extremely dangerous and cannot be magically mapped. Once you have gained entrance, do not enter the lowest region of the citadel. There are unspeakable horrors there that you may not be strong enough to overcome. I must go now. Do not enter the citadel until you are ready. Okay, bye. Alright, so we've got 3 doors. Oh, hello. Greetings, friend. My name is Zephyr. May I ask what is yours? I am Shadow Weaver's chief armorer, Steel Smiter. You may want to ready yourself, friend. I fear that in the coming months the Horde will again be sent into battle. Shadow Weaver has demanded that I have ready 100 suits of chain. 100 suits! Can you believe that? I suppose you have little time to forge armor for one such as I. Aye. Forgive me, but if I do not have these suits of armor finished at the appointed time, Balthazar will surely punish me. But I may be persuaded to change my mind. I have received several cartloads of material. For once, I almost have what it takes to forge a suit of plate that would have no equal. If only I would chance upon the few items required for the enchantment I wish to cast on the plate. If you bring me what I need, I will forge the armor, and it shall be yours. What else do you need to forge the magic plate? 2 items that should be easy to find: a good strip of cured leather and a chunk of iron ore. I would use my own ore, but I will need what I have for the suits of chain. So I need cured leather and iron ore. Alas, I also need some mithril ore. I am not sure if this can be found in the labyrinth. There are many underground caverns. I am sure if one was a skilled miner, he would know where to find the mithril ore. Bring these items to me, and I will make the most wondrous plate armor for you. Why would you want to give me such a gift? You must understand, I am a smith. Metalworking is my art. It is my life. It is payment enough just to craft such a magical suit of armor. And I would not be able to do this without you. I have not the time to seek out the items I need. Also remember, the plate shall bear my sign. Thus we'll all know who forged it. Alright, so there's padded chainmail. Super heavy and only 4. Normal chainmail, also heavy and 2. And then light plates, 4 kilograms, AC bonus of 6. It's not bad, but not as good as what I have now. None of those helmets are worth it. None of that's worth it. Okay. Well, nothing really special there. Okay, yeah, that just opens and closes. Got a couple pits / entrances. Okay. I have the feeling the map's going to come in really handy. We've got even more underground entrances. Goodness. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot of underground exploring. Okay. First things first. Save the game. Rider rune. Nothing. Thursaz rune. Nothing. Teleport. Nothing. Okay. Alright, well, so I have 6 options for where to go. I guess let's just start at the top and work our way from there. Right. Oh, God, Aaron scared the crap out of me with that. Welcome in. Hope you're doing better than you were the other night. Oh, that startled me so much. Okay, so this brings me to another room that has more ladders. And not much else. That was totally the plan. Well, your plan succeeded, my friend. Nearly gave me a damn heart attack. And then we're in a room with more pits and stuff. So it looks like this is going to be a big maze, basically. Doing good, waiting on a friend. How about you? I'm doing well. I successfully got through the section of the game that I wanted to. So now we are continuing on with plotline. And I got to play a little bit of Smash last night. That was fun. So, yeah. And tomorrow's Friday. And then over the weekend, probably going to get bombarded with snow. So that'll be cool. I'm going to map out as much of this as I can. I'm really hoping that it snows enough that I will get off work on Monday and maybe Tuesday as well. That would be nice. Hi. Oh, it's a Cyclops, it looks like. You have killed a Cyclops. Look at that. I'm going to be so lost. I'm going to have to map this out. Work on a lot on my Ken in Smash. I want to lock him as my secondary. Nice. Ken is a solid choice. Really good kill power. A lot of tools. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good choice. I'm going to see if any of the runes work down here. They sure do. Alright, so Rido, weapon storage, projectile weapons, long-edged weapons. See, the thing is, I don't need any of these. There's a glowy sword back there. Pole arms. Clubbing weapons. I'm assuming that once I step on one of these pressure plates, it's going to shut the door of everything else. That's my assumption anyway. Oh, and I just locked myself out. Looks like, oh, look, a chunk of iron ore. Pretty sure I just locked myself out. Decided this because yesterday I was playing an esports friend, testing out my Ken, winning a couple times. Even he said my Ken is esports ready if I decided to play him. Huge Street Fighter fan, think Ken's fun to play due to playing a lot of Street Fighter inputs come naturally. Nice. Sounds like a bunch of solid reasons to play Ken. It's good to hear that your friend thinks he's esports ready as well. All of these doors resist Kano, teleports. That door resists Kano. To Earthborn. I don't know what to Earthborn means. I played a little bit of Ryu in Smash 4, but I never really got into them in Ultimate. Greetings, friend. My name is Zephyr. I would tell you my dwarven name, but it does not come easily to the human tongue. Many call me Earthborn, for like my brethren, I mine metals from the earth. What metals do you unearth here? Mostly iron ore, used by the many smiths. By a play of secret, I have chanced upon a small deposit of silver white. Forgive my ignorance, Earthborn, but I have not heard of silver white. Many have not, for it is extremely rare. I speak of mithril ore. An ironsmith of great skill could use it to craft a wondrous weapon or suit of plate mail. Would you be willing to sell the mithril ore you've discovered? Nay, unlike humans, I am not tempted by gold or silver. There's only one thing I would trade my silver white for. I've heard of an enchanted battle axe known as Mithrus. Believed it's named such because it is formed from the rare mithril ore, supposed to be a fantastic weapon of war, finely crafted, well balanced, and home to the secret of the battle rage. What I understand is changed hands many times. I do not know who now wields the axe, or if it has simply been lost in this vast labyrinth. It is the only thing for which I will trade my silver white. If I return to you with Mithrus, you will give me your silver white. Yes. And then there's a sun key. In my opinion, Ryu is easier and better Ken. I know my battle is a lot better. Probably won't change having another character. In Ultimate, you almost have to have another character. The sad truth of it is that with all the characters in the game, unless your skill is just really, really good, you're going to run into a bad matchup. And it's good to have a secondary that might be able to do a better job in that bad matchup. Is this a dead end? I didn't see anything else show up on the map. Yeah, this is a dead end. Interesting. Oh, there's another ladder. I'm not going to continue on too much. Okay, where did this bring me? Okay, so the top left ladder there will actually take me down to Earthborn. I used the Rider rune, and then I didn't even pick up any of the weapons or anything. So in order to avoid that, first thing I'm going to do is test my theory that if I step on one of these plates, it closes the other stuff behind me. Yes. So Carnage can do 50 points of damage. Wow. It's a cool little scimitar. And AC bonus of 2. You know, I wouldn't mind potentially using it for a little bit. But yeah, all of the other doors closed. Where does Thursaz bring me? Armor storage. Chainmail, shell mail, splint mail. Haven't seen a splint mail yet. Oh, and you know what? That's probably the way to get into whatchamacallit, Earthborn's area. Black boots, who cares? Black gloves, meh. Splint mail. Oh, it's just padded chain mail. Why does it say splint mail when it's padded chain mail? That's silly. And then the warp here There's nightshade droppings and a flask. An amulet of strength. Some actual nightshade. Weird little spot there. Ooh. Mithras! Mithras! We found it! Look at that! Okay. Let's also look at the map and see where I am. Okay, so as I thought, the weapon storage door and the armor storage door connect to that big room. Let's come and see where the other door over here connects to. I was doing a little bit of exploring. I'm going to reload my save game and do this for real. That looks kind of like a door, doesn't it? It is, but can't open it from this side. And then this connects into that central room as well. Okay, so we can use Arido and Thurasaz to get bonus equipment. Thurasaz is really not necessary. Rido, honestly, isn't really necessary either. Gebo is quite good. Also learned while playing with my friend, Ken's shield pressure is insane. A lot of time can go unpunished. Yeah, Ken's shield pressure is really, really, really good. I am in total agreement with you there. The fact that he can pop shields pretty easily. And then the stupid Shoryuken can shield poke super easily as well. Alright, so for the moment, I'm just going to map out as much as I can. This is where I came before. Nothing to hit. Cyclops is right there. Huh, didn't kill it. Killed it now. Don't know the true shield break combo. Learn when it does a ton of damage. Break my friend's shield twice. Nice. Shield breaks are so satisfying. It's part of the reason I love Sephiroth down smash so much. Just getting a nice shield pop with the down smash just feels good. Especially if the opponent gets real upset by it. And it's just like, yeah, sorry about that, bro. Shouldn't have been holding shield, I guess. Okay, right now I'm just kind of running aimlessly to map stuff out and explore and see what I stumble upon. Knowing my luck, I will probably find the correct path or something and then promptly forget it and never be able to do it again. Having some good luck with finding Cyclopses to kill. Cyclopses? Cyclopses, the plural of Cyclops? I can't think of what else it would be. Never got the Shoryu poke, though, since he was playing Yoshi. Ah, Yoshi's a cheater. Yoshi's a cheaty McCheater. Freaking egg shield. Okay, where am I? Am I connected right now to anywhere? No. There are so many ladders and so many paths to take. I am really, truly going to have to map this out, I think. Oh, there's a door in the bottom right. That's the first, door I've seen for a while. So we will totally check that out. Oops. This looks kind of promising. Like it's not quite as open and it's more maze-like. That leads me to believe that maybe it's hiding something. Or I could be completely wrong. Nothing around here. Gotta go. Cool. Playing by let he double jump through my entire up smash. Oof. Have a good night, Aaron. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Thanks for scaring the crap out of me with the saxophone. Hope you have a good night. Okay, there were no enemies down here, which kind of surprises me a little bit. Looks like it's a big maze to get to another ladder, which I did. He just stopped running all of a sudden. It was weird. I don't know if hitting him from behind actually does more damage, but I like to think it would. There's a key door. Well, there was a sun key back where we ran into Earthborn. But the sun key is not the correct answer. Iron key worked. Wonder what the iron key did. No idea. I choose to believe that means that I will find an iron key at some point. Just gonna check the other ones just to be sure. Okay. Bad news. I have no idea what it did. Good news. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Open that up. Take the amulets. Take the nightshade. And take Mithras. And then we can go ahead and get that mithril. And it's another sack. Let's not overlook the fact that it's another sack also. Okay, that is now full. I cast Battle Rage to increase my walk speed. I'm going to go ahead and map out this room before I... Wait, Battle Rage wear off? There it goes. He was not moving very quickly, and now he is. I don't know how many iron ore I potentially need. So I'm going to fill a bag of holding with it. Three more. There we go. Got a full bag of ore now. Boop, 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 boop. Door resists Kano. Unfortunate. Alright, well, nothing else to do here for the moment, so let's head on back to Earthborn. Let's get this key. This I cannot believe. Mithras is as beautiful as I thought she would be. Never have I seen an axe such as Mithras. Are you willing to exchange the weapon for the rare silverwhite I have unearthed? Probably, but before I do, I'm going to use it to cast Battle Rage again. Here's the silverwhite. I hope it proves useful to you. I must thank you, warrior. I thought I knew joy when I unearthed the mithril ore, but this. Long have I sought such a weapon. There we go. See, now I can run fast for a little bit longer. I didn't have to use any of my own magic to do it. Haha! Alright, there's 2 ladders up. This one brings me to a dead end. And this one brings me back here. Okay. Let's actually run back up here. 100 suits of chain. Alright, I'm going to drop the mithril ore. And I'm going to drop all of the iron ore as well. Just to make it a little bit faster. Okay, so that bag's empty again. These are both empty. Where's my food bag? There's my food bag. I'll put that food bag adjacent. I guess I'll just put this in here for now. Am I going to need this chest? I don't think I'm going to need the chest, but I guess I'll leave it just in case. Let me not leave my palimpest behind. Okay, so before we went through top left, let's go through this one now. Am I in a new area? No, I'm in an area that I have been previously. That's actually good, believe it or not, in my opinion. So if I come up here, that's going to bring me there. Okay. Time for me to make a map. I'm going to label. Actually, probably easier just do it in pencil. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Okay. So now I've got a very rough map of, oh, I'm not going to be able to keep it up, am I? Dang. All right. That's okay. What I'm going to do is continue to wander. I will refer to the in-game map pretty frequently. I'm going to map out as much as I can. Then I can take a couple of screenshots and constantly be writing down on them. Okay, so that's everything here. Oops, Cyclops. No more Cyclops. Okay, another pit there. And a dead end. Main thing I'm looking for at this point is a strip of leather. Because that's the last thing I need to find, I assume, to get this armor. Okay, that should be everything here. Yes. Okay. Again, I'm not mapping this out at the moment. Right now, I am just trying to fill out the map and complete it. You know what? I have this bow. I have all these arrows. Not doing anything with them. Might as well do something with them. Okay, good. We can get out. I wonder why it runs away. Like I shoot it. It looks like it's usually a poison arrow. When a poison arrow hits, it turns and starts running away. It's interesting. Okay, so all this is mapped out now. Shh. Didn't mean to fall. Okay, this is a place I have not been yet. It's not much to it. This is a place I haven't been yet. Just going to run past the Cyclops for the moment and map the area first. Okay. No, haven't been here. So that's a new area. What about down here? Not a new area. Okay, we're going to run around here and map this out. There's another pressure plate on the other side, so hopefully this will open again. Yes, good. Couple ladders up. It's actually not fantastic because it's going to be tough to map all this efficiently. Have not been here yet. Wonder if there'll be a Cyclops wandering around. Haven't been here yet either. Just going to stick to the perimeter of the room until I get everything mapped out, which didn't take very long at all. Haven't been here. I don't know why, but that pit looks weird. Maybe because it's just in the corner. I have been here. Not been here. Is this a dead end? Really? Yeah, it really is. Huh. That's kind of strange. Very strange. But it's all right. Do a quick circuit of the room, fill in the map. Good news is that all this exploring is giving my magic plenty of time to replenish itself. Citadel sewage ways lie beyond. Do not enter. Okay, so if I really want to go to the sewers, I can go through there. Can't imagine I really want to do that. But if this is a dead end, I'm going to be a little upset. It's a dead end. Ah! Alright. I'm going to make a save here. And I'm going to name it Zeph Sewers. I'm going to take a quick second to look at my phone. Because I'm getting messages. Oh, I've got a voicemail. One sec, may I listen to my voicemail? Holding a telephone town hall meeting. Go away. Okay, all caught up. Let's dip our toes into the sewers real quick. So we did get told that we can't map it. Damn, the palimpsest is not working here. It seems Rowena was correct. I wonder how she knew. So we can't map it. Looks like I'm actually like sinking. Oh, yeah. Can't do that. Your arms are in sewage. Oh boy. Hmm. Apparently you take damage when you're wading through sewage as well. That's annoying. Oh yeah, there's parts where you're like completely under it. And it seems like that's where I'm taking damage. And then there's also enemies. Oh boy, oh boy. And they're firing poison. Is there any kind of elevated ground where I can actually fight them? Yes. Here. So I'm going to have to try and lure them over here. Also looks like an electric eel, maybe? Kind of sucks because I literally have to lure them here. Yeah, I guess I could cast some spells. That's right. Come on down. Come on, get me. We'll get out of the sewage. Cure poison. EDL. I'm gonna wait till after I kill it. Holy crap. Takes an awful lot of damage. 95, 379. You have killed a poison bubble. I got 95, 379, 700, 690 experience from killing that thing. Not sure it's worth it. Oh, look, I'm poisoned again. Come back! How am I supposed to kill you if you run away? Okay, I don't think I really want to explore the sewers. Seems like it's pretty hard to kill enemies. You can't even kill them effectively because there are these parts where you're completely under. Constantly being poisoned. I'm doing solid damage. Problem is, I can't do solid damage constantly. I'm probably going to reload my save game. Probably. I guess I have got a little bit of experience. Don't know it's worth it. Also, I still need to go back and find that leather strap so I can get my armor. Can't do that. Your arms are in sewage. Well, show me a shallow area. Games like shallow area. Ha ha ha, you're funny. Tap, 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 tap. I will give him credit. He can run surprisingly fast in sewage up to and sometimes above his neck. And with no map. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Yeah, that's a dead end. I'm just going to restore my save game. Mm-hmm. Sorry, 1 second, guys. My partner just got home recently, and I'm talking to her because I miss her. Okay. So I don't really want to go in the sewers. Here's the problem. I was kind of banking on this being the correct way to go. It's totally not, unless you want to go to the sewers. So now I've got to backtrack a little and pick a different pathway. I guess I'll go back. There's only one way to go currently. Okay, now we've got a couple of ways we can go. So we tried that one. Came from that one. Let's try the one in the upper left. See where that takes us. This one. Where does that bring me? Brings me here. Remember if I went down here or not. Well, let's follow it and see where we end up. Two possibilities. Okay, I definitely came this way. I just don't remember which of these I took. Okay, that just brings me back there. So that's a big circle. So what about this one? Yeah, try to be careful not to fall down a pit again. This brings me back here. Kind of got the feeling that I've got most of it mapped out now. I don't think I've got quite all of it yet, but most of it I think is mapped out. Okay, we've got multiple exits out of here. Let's just try the one closest to us first. This is new, because we haven't killed the Cyclops yet. Oh, look, an iron key. That replaces the iron key that I used in the keyhole all the way back there. I'm not meaning to fall. I'm really not. And this is new. Let's go ahead and follow it. Oh, there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of options here. Well, I'm going to start with this one, I think. Cool, this is new, but it also looks like a dead end. Yeah. So I will... Cyclops has yet to hit me. It's interesting. I fully expected to get hit there because I said that. Okay. So 2 more. Yeah, we'll take, I guess, this one first. Okay, this is new. I'm going to remember that that's something new. I'm just going to poke my head up this one real quick. This is also new, but it looks like it's probably a smaller room. Maybe. Annoying little hallway to go through. And a dead end. Really? Really? All of that for a dead end? You know what? At least it's mapped out now. That's fine. Now we know. Okay, so that entire thing is a dead end, yeah? Yeah. Cool. That makes this a little bit easier because now I can just come here. All right, so there's a route here. Cyclops. So we've got a route there. Another Cyclops. I'm just going to go ahead and run all the way along this passage. Another dead end. Weird. Now I will kill this Cyclops. I try to always push the corpse just a little bit, just to make sure there's nothing hiding beneath it. Got burned by that once, and yeah. Let's take the one in the middle of the room here. See where we end up. There's a door, it looks like. That looks maybe promising? Maybe? Maybe it's going to be a dead end? Maybe? Really? Why did you have me waste a Kano spell just to give me a dead end? That's annoying. I mean, I guess my magic is almost full, so it's fine, but still annoying. Yeah, there's a rune, and probably a dead end. There's a lot of runes. Uraz. Uraz, temporary strength. I don't care about that. Nothiz, Algit, Tewaz, Fehu. Just going to make a quick rune bag. Tagaz and Odin. I don't anticipate probably needing any of these runes, but you never know. So I'm going to wait on using any of them. Okay. We have mapped out a pretty solid chunk of the area, but there's an area over on the left that is incomplete. I need to map that. And then as far as up here goes, pretty solid as far as I can tell. I think it's about time I make my map. It would be easiest if I could print it out on actual paper. Unfortunately, to push F1, it says printer offline. So that's not terribly useful. Okay. Since my magic is pretty much full, I'm going to go ahead and warp. That door is still shut. Just going to go out on a limb here and assume that this door also is going to be warded against Kano. Yeah. I already know how to get into those other two places. All right. A little bit more explanation, and then we're going to start mapping it out. Let's check this. Oh, there's a keyhole. But why? It looks like it just connects to the room I was just in. What's the point of that? I don't see any point of that. Looks like I might not have been down here yet. Another keyhole. None of the keys I have work. Obviously, I'm missing a key somewhere. Okay, but we know how to get here, at least. I'm also going to go ahead and restore my game. I used that sun key, and I really don't see the point of using that sun key. So we're going to save it. Must thank again, Zephyr. Mithril is such a finely crafted weapon. Hope that the aura I gave you has proved useful to you as well. It hasn't yet, but hopefully at some point soonish. Okay, this should lead to a dead end, if I remember right. Yes. Okay. So top right takes me to a keyhole that I can't get to yet. Or that I can't open yet. Just gonna make sure. Okay. Bottom right takes me to a door that I don't really need to open, I don't think. So that is everything here, right? It's down here. I haven't done down here yet. Okay. Looks like it might just connect in up there. Looks like this is a dead end, but I'm just going to look to make sure there's no items or anything. Nope. Okay. And then this connects into 2 ladders. No, it doesn't. Shadow Weaver knows not that we have information about his weapon cache. But if you have any extra teleport runes, you may have a portion of his stash. It does not connect in. Okay. So dead end. And it just tells you that if you have a Rhino or Thursaz, you can get either armor or weapons. I have no need of either, really. So I'm just going to leave them. I'm half tempted to use the Rhino and get the purple glowy sword. Just because I've been collecting all the magic weapons. But not really necessary. Okay, so all 4 of those are explored and done. If we come down here, it gives you 2 other options. Let's not do that. Let's come down this one again, because this should be that area. Yes. So I went up that ladder previously, I think. Let's run down here and see there is another ladder down here. And that takes me somewhere I haven't been yet. Probably a dead end. There is a Cyclops. Cyclops is dead. Unfortunately, it is a dead end. But that's 1 more Cyclops down. It looks like there should be an above ground spot just up and right of me. Let's see if we can figure out how to get there. Okay, let's take this top right ladder. Haven't been here yet. Good. The ladders are laid out in a way that makes some logical sense. So that is nice. This is just a one-way thing. It sure is. This will take me to that room I haven't been in yet. There's a Cyclops and another ladder down. And nothing else. Okay. This other ladder down takes me to here. I've been here before. But I'm just going to double check myself. If I climb up here, it brings me back to this place. So that's just a simple loop. What happens if I take this bottom right? Actually, we can look and see. Bottom right should bring me to that little loopy shape just below me. Yep. And then going down there would take me where? To that little hallway place that I have already been to. Okay, so we're going to ignore that for now. This is the ladder I came down, so there's 2 possibilities. This one brings me here, that one takes me there. Have already been here. But come down here. You know, I almost want to, I'm going to go ahead and do it, actually. There we go. Give me 1 second here. It's going to be windowed for a minute because I'm messing around with the map here. Okay. Let me see if this will work the way I want it to. Not really. I'm just going to have to Alt-Tab back and forth, it looks like. That's annoying. Oh, I also need a more complete map of upper end 4. There we go. It didn't take a screenshot. Why didn't it take a screenshot? There we go. Okay. Good news is that I can Alt-Tab back and forth, and it does show me where the pits kind of line up. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for something I haven't explored. Like a pit where I haven't taken the ladder or something. Unfortunately, it looks like... Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. I can see where I need to go. So it's just a matter of figuring out how to get there. So I need to get to either one of those places. Need to get there. Okay, I think I can see where I need to go. Oh, well, while I'm doing this, got somebody to ban too. Look at that. Doing map stuff and we get to ban somebody all at once. Alright, I need to run down this way. From here, I need to take one of these 3. Let me look at the map again up here. It is the middle one, I believe. If I take the middle one... Yeah. Okay, so run down here. We take the middle one in this little vertical stretch. That brings me here. Is that correct? That might not be correct. Hold on. Back to my maps. No, I need to take the top one, not the middle one. Looking at the map wrong. Need to take this one up here. Yeah. Now we come down here. Come up through here. Perfect. So I have not been down either of these two. So one of these two is going to be the correct way to go. Start with this side. Looks like there's only one way. Okay. Another Cyclops is a decent sign. Further proof that I haven't been here yet. And again, one way, only one pit to go into. No key. Okay. Again, only one route to take. And we're somewhere completely different. I'm going to see if this connects with the other route I didn't go. Oh, there's actually 3 ladders here. Alright, well, if I take this middle one. Okay, the middle one is the other part of the route I didn't go to. The bottom one actually looks like connects in down here, which is pretty much the exact same thing as if I ran down this little narrow passageway. So the only progress I have is to go this way, and there's a door. And a keyhole. Sun key doesn't fit. Iron key doesn't fit. Jade key doesn't fit. Cross key. Where am I supposed to get a cross key? Greetings, friend. My name is Zephyr. May I ask what is yours? I care not who you are. Out of my way. Can you not see that I am an errant of Shadow Weaver? If I had the time, I would see to it that you were flogged for your insolence. A pity I have not the time. Now get out of my way. And then he attacks me? Really? Okay. Strange. Messenger's pass, messenger uniform, and messenger's hat. Cool. We're going to need all of that. So, yay. I'm a little concerned because I never found a cross key. So my concern is that I'm missing something somewhere. The problem is I don't know where I would be missing it. Like maybe somewhere in that bottom right-hand section of the map. Also, there's all these pits, and I don't know if we're supposed to fall down one of them or what exactly. So here we go. It looks like actually. Looks like they all take me to various places here in that little maze area. Question mark. They're all in that little square, basically. Yeah, I don't see any real point to dropping into any of those pits. Fascinating. So that's a dead end. And then those pits are in that little formation. But that's a dead end. And then there's 4 Oh, have I not been to that one? They make kind of a cross, but I don't have the cross on this. Yeah, okay. I think I see something that I missed that I could explore. Oops. Can I get there is the question. Yeah. So I have not been up this ladder yet. It looks almost like it's going to take me out. It's exactly where it's going to take me. Huh. Okay, we haven't explored any of that bottom middle portion. There's that key door that I didn't have the key to open. Otherwise, the top of N4 is completely explored. I still don't know where a cross key potentially is. And then what about under here? That's pretty much completely explored as well. The only things I didn't really explore were the 2 bonus rooms. I'm wondering if there's also that little door near the Gebo rune teleport, and I don't know how to open that. I'm wondering, does it connect in? Let's find out. I'm going to save a different save game in case I need to get back to that area where the messenger was in a hurry. Rune bag. Might as well pull a Rido out while I'm at it as well. Okay, so. Yeah, see, there's a tiny little alcove there that I'm not sure how to get into. Chainmail, shell mail, yada yada. If I really want to be cheeky, just levitate over. I think, yeah. Field plate. What is field plate? 48 kilograms. AC bonus of 13. It's heavy as hell. But it's a lot of AC. Messenger stuff. Probably am going to need that. Wow, but I'm so encumbered. Okay, so the shell stuff is literally nothing necessary. And we already looked at the splint mail. So if I really want to do something here, I don't even need to use the boots. I can just hit that top thing. I don't see any other doors leading out except the door back to that main room. And then the rider rune. Is it good enough to map out? Huh, looks like there's also a tiny little section there. Potentially. Oh, no, you know what? It just didn't fill in the wall because I didn't walk up that way. So if you want map percentage, you either have to pick that option or hope you have some boots of levitation. Spear. 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 Nothing. Glaive. All kinds of pole arms. Bardich. Okay, so there's nothing else over here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Rido. I'm going to map this out as much as I can. Okay. I'm going to put Warmonger away for a moment. Yes, I know. I don't think I need a second Helmet of Fear, so I'm going to drop that. Oh, Warmonger will not go in there. Okay, that's fine, Warmonger. Okay, I'm going to pull out a pair of boots very carefully. Get over the pressure plate. Broadswords are one-handed, aren't they? Yeah, they are. You know what? I've got these other bags of holding. Let's just make this the weapons bag. There we go. Oops, put it in the wrong bag. There we go. That's the weapons bag. This is the rune bag. Okay. There we go. Dual wielding. However, there we go. That should completely, yes. Main reason I did it that way is to get the sword I wanted, but also to completely map out the area. Okay, so here, do I need to map it out or is it already filled out? It's already filled out. So, don't need the chain leggings or the gauntlets or the coif or the chain mail. Plate gauntlets. 1 armor bonus of 3. The gloves I have on currently 1 armor bonus of 2. So those are actually better. Plate greaves. It'll match the rest of the armor. Great plate helmet. 2 bonus of 3, 1 bonus of 2. I'm actually going to keep it. I like this helmet. Okay. I'm encumbered by 15. What can I do to reduce some weights? Well, are all my bags of lightness full? Not quite. These are like 0.5 each. So it makes considerably more sense to me to pull all of these out and put the heavy food in there instead. Okay, that got me 5 kilograms worth of weight. Yippee. It's full, isn't it? Yeah, it's full. I can get myself 1 by putting a nightshade in there. Drop the chest and that'll open up 3. Otherwise, I am pretty much just overweight. And the sad part is I don't even have anything that's crazy heavy. Although I could. Okay, we're going to consolidate our keys into this bag. Okay, now I'm way overweight. That's good, actually. There we go. Putting all my money into the bag of lightness. How much am I overweight? 135.5, and it's 32.5. Ah. Annoying. All right. You know what? There we go. We're going to cheat. Okay, I still don't know how to get in that door. I'm going to all this effort to have this armor. And once I get this enchanted mail, I'm probably not going to need the armor anymore. It's kind of funny, actually. It's weird that there's just a random flask laying on the ground. It's very weird. It's also weird that this is just a kind of a random dead end type area. Okay, let's take a look at the map. That door is still shut. I know of no way to open it. I don't think it really matters if I shut this door. But I'll walk over the pressure plate anyway, just because I can. So yeah, it's this door right here. I can try casting a Kano into it, but it resists it. I don't see anything else around here that is of any real help. There's a Cyclops. I thought I'd killed all the Cyclopses. I'm in a section that I haven't been in before. How did I miss this? Good job, Zeph. How did you miss this? I don't know. Alright, well, I'm assuming I'm going to have to come back here. So I'm going to leave my sack of weapons there for now. Okay, that's good. I should have saved my game before I did that. Gold key. You cannot catch items without finding what to do with the one next to me. Oh my. There's pits and stuff. I'm not sure that I... What? How did that happen? I think I see where I probably need to drop into that little room that doesn't have an apparent entrance otherwise. Alright, so I'm going to take this teleporter. Also, my bag is still sitting back where I left it before. That's probably okay. This is the ladder, I think, to get me to, yes, where I probably use this gold key. And then we will see what's over here. Maybe it'll be a cross key over here or something. There's a switch. What the switch did, who knows? But I need to prepare another teleport. Burning through a little bit of magic here. It's okay. That door did not open. I didn't really expect it to. Alright, this ladder that we somehow completely ignored previously. Awesome. Alright, well, we found that. We hit the switch. Let me just look at the map and see if I see any changes. Not here. Okay, I randomly fell down a pit. That pit. Before. So I'm going to save the game as Zeph Pits. Do I want to put on my boots of levitation? Let's try doing this without it first. I can't tell where the pit I want to fall down is. Also eating a ton of damage. Ooh, a cross key. There's the cross key that I would have needed. I'm actually really glad we found that, because that puts the other stuff into logic again. Is that my key bag? No. Where's my key bag? That's my key bag. I'm assuming the proper course of action is to take all of this damage. I could be wrong, but I'm going to wait and see if a pit opens up underneath of me here. I don't see a pit opening up underneath of me here. Probably going to reload my save game since I'm eating so much damage seemingly unnecessarily. I'm going to give it a little bit longer. Although I think it's probably not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. Crap. Well, this gives me an idea. Okay. Restore Zeph pits. So, first thing I want to do is run up this way. I'm going to take my time and try to make sure I don't walk into an appearing pit. Try to make sure anyway. There's one. Wait for it to disappear and then we'll go. That didn't work out. Almost got caught by that one. Okay, we made it there. I feel like it's maybe this one that I'm supposed to fall down. I don't know. I'm going to overwrite Zeph pits and I'm going to try falling down here. And no, I need to go down and left just slightly from that. There we go. Strip of cured leather. We found it. We found it. We found it. We found it. And now we can flip the switch and that opens that. And now we can head back to the smith. Okay. So took some doing, took some trial and error. A lot of exploring. But we finally got this place all mapped out and worked out and everything, except for this big section in the bottom right. I don't have any idea what that's about. You know what? I probably don't need all of this ore. So I'm just going to move it. If I guess, I'm guessing I probably only need one. Let's see if I only need one. Good, I see that you have brought the items that I need. When I am finished, you will wear the finest suit of plate ever created. Smoking a cigar while he's making armor. You go, smithy dude. What is his name? Steel Smiter, I think. Riveting music here. Take it. I am done. It will serve you well, I promise that. Even the finest crafted weapons will find it hard to pierce that armor. I must return to my work. I thank you, Zephyr. Okay, so for clarification, the armor that I took from that other place, 48 kilograms, AC bonus of 13. 10 kilograms, so almost a fifth of the weight, AC bonus of 15. Done and done. The boots, these are 1 kilogram, these are 0.5 kilogram. Gloves, 0.5 are AC bonus of 3, 1 AC bonus of 3. Okay. So, now we look very magical. Very nice, very nice. You must forgive me, Zephyr, I have no more time for words. If I do not complete these suits of mail, Shadow Weaver will have me impaled. Okay. Good news. I think we're done. Bad news. Gotta try to find my way back to that door to get out of this place. I've got a bunch of runes. I'm gonna go ahead and, before I save, I'm gonna heal. Go ahead and use the magic set as I'm walking and wandering through the maze. My magic can be replenishing itself. Okay. Question is, do I think I'm going to need any of these runes or anything? Uraz is temporary strength, I don't care. Odin is random effect, which is kind of cool. Fihu's random item. Cure poison, endurance up, don't care about. Don't care about that. This could be useful for if we find a bunch of enemies. Let's save the game. Yeah, I'm just going to save it because we're done exploring and I think I did okay. Just going to save it as Zeph. We're going to delete the other save games eventually. But I'm going to go ahead and use Odin, see what happens. You've gained endurance. You know what? I'm okay with that, I think. I wonder if I can raise strength even more. Because if I can raise strength even more, that would actually raise my carrying capacity even more. I don't want to be a female in this game. A woman. Female is not the correct term. You've gained strength. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, now I can carry a whole 5 kilograms more. Awesome. Female is not the appropriate term, y'all. Don't say females. It makes you sound like a Ferengi. Don't be a Ferengi. Call them women. They deserve that. Anyway. Alright. I think it's time to find my way back to the door. So. I need to get there. I know that I need to come up this way. Actually, instead of doing it in the game, I'm going to use my screenshots. I'm going to figure it out. It's going to go windowed for a minute. Sorry about that. Not much I can do. Okay. So I am currently there. If I run down there. Oh, that's easy enough. So take the right, take the rightmost, take the rightmost, take the bottom. That's easy enough. Let's do it. So we're going to take the rightmost ladder in here. We're going to follow this passageway and take the rightmost ladder in here. I'm going to go ahead and put Warmonger back on because I don't think I need the map anymore. And then we're going to run down and take the bottom passageway down here. And voila, we're there. That was easy. Man, having these screenshots is helpful. Okay. Save the game as Zeph. And I'm going to go ahead and delete the other saves, except for the sewers. I'm going to leave the sewers there, I think. Yeah, I'll leave the sewers there for now. This is probably going to be end 3. Yeah. Main corridor. Toll, 3 gold coins. No exceptions. By order of the Raven. So if I want to get through there, I got to pay 3 coins. And there's a cross key. That's interesting. I guess I'll take the mirror out if we're going to keep this as a key bag. Guess I'll put the mirror in there. Greetings, stranger. I am Hiram. I am one of the many merchants that come to the labyrinth yearly to deal with the horde. A merchant? Do you have anything to trade? Nay, my friend, I have sold all of my goods. I will have to wait until I am granted permission to leave the labyrinth. I will return again in the following year. The next time I return, I will have to hire mercenaries to guard me. This maze is dangerous enough without men like Raven preying upon the weaker denizens and merchants. Can you believe that the assassin known as the Raven makes me pay tribute to him? Aye, if I deal within an area of the labyrinth that his secret guild controls, then I must pay him. An assassin known as the Raven, what do you know of him? What more is there to tell? I would do anything to have him eliminated. Oh, Hiram, you fool. I speak so often without first weighing the consequence of my words. You may very well be one of Raven's hirelings. Eliminated. He would hunt me down and behead. What are you willing to sacrifice for the Raven's death? Are you serious? Nay, I am tempted, but how do I know I can trust you? Once again, I play the part of a fool. If you truly are one of Raven's men, I am already dead. No, I could not enter such a bargain. There is no one that can beat the Raven in hand-to-hand combat. How could I sleep at night knowing that I played a part in your death? But if by chance you are one that could beat the Raven, I shall be free of his taxes. All right, I will need his head as proof. Bring it to me and I shall give you 12 pieces of gold. I have plenty of gold, my guy. Also, let me pull chat and my cheat sheet back up. I've got plenty of gold, although I guess I'm going to have to pay this toll. That's going to drain it a little bit. One, two, three. Oh, I got to pay it every single time. This passage patrolled for your protection by order of the Raven. For my protection. Assassin's Guild entrance. Members only. Deliveries use rear passage. Door resists your Kano spell. Oh, look. Assassins. Hey, an Algit potion. Considering I'm dealing with assassins who want to poison me, I am not upset about that. I got a cross key, so I'm assuming I need to stick the cross key in there. There's a line of teleporters. The ball must go southwest down that hallway. So I need to push the ball down here, and I'm assuming that's going to drain my magic if I run across it. I'm assuming I push the ball down that way. That will disable the teleporters, I assume. I assume. In the meantime, let me see if the cross key fits in here. Yerp. Is it necessary? Pretty long passageway and a switch. I guess we can probably assume that's necessary. Alright, let's run up here, push ourselves up against the wall as much as possible. Wait for the ball. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, let's get behind it. Damn it. That's annoying. I already know where Gibo will take me, so I don't feel the need to cast it right this second. What happened there? What's going on? The teleporters are not progressing like I feel like they should be. This is weird. Let me come over here. Okay, the ball is still rolling. Did I actually lose magic from any of that? If I did, I'm going to restore my save game. 112. 112. 112. Okay, so it doesn't actually drain my magic. Have I lost armor points from my armor from hitting that ball? No, not yet. Okay. So I just need to wait and be patient. Unfortunately, I can't tell, like, when it's the correct time to go. So I'm just going to have to constantly assume it's the correct time to go. Okay. I can't make that no matter how much I want to. One, two, both. One, two, both. I think now is the time to go. Just gonna sneak past it. Got a pressure plate there, 3 pressure plates here. Not going to cure the poison yet. Because if there's other traps, I don't really want to deal with them. Okay, let me push this wooden block out of the way. And then we can see where this teleporter takes us. Interesting. And now the teleporter's gone. And now we can do this. Interesting. Not what I would have picked for the first solution to that puzzle. The lever won't budge. That lever budged. That lever budged. That lever budged. And now they're still. Hooray! Stones and teleporters. Let's run back down here and check out this. I'm assuming there's a point to me flipping all these switches. Let's also peek at the map. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've missed anything so far. So it's giving me rocks and teleporters. Usually that means throwing rocks. Okay. Okay. Oops. Ah! Oh, that's a lot of assassins. That is a lot of assassins. Freeze! Let's try dealing with them one at a time. That is a lot of assassins. I could potentially use like the 4-way fireball or some of the other spells. But since I got this nifty armor, I feel like I'm not really taking a whole lot of damage. I feel like the poison's actually doing more than the assassins. So I'm kind of good just stabbing them to death. Cure poison. EDL. Before I do it, let me just run in here and make sure that there's no other assassins waiting to poison me again. Okay. Also got a refund of 1 gold coin from the 3 toll that I had to pay. There's another nightshade there. I'm just gonna walk on top of the bodies and push T. There's more stuff. More stuff! Totally gonna use some of this nightshade. I used all the nightshade, actually. Probably fine. I don't see any other items. I'm going to move all the corpses around a little bit more just to make sure. Okay. Looks like that's it. That door didn't want to open, but now it does. I got another scimitar. Do I have room for that in my weapons bag? I sure do. I'm going to save again just because I don't want to have to go through the effort of fighting all those assassins again, potentially. Key and a pressure plate. I might be locked in now. Oh, creepers. I haven't seen these things for a while. Apparently this room is just full of fire traps. I can use that to my advantage. If I can kill these things with fire, that means I don't have to get poisoned hitting them. I am kind of assuming that I need to weigh down all of these floor plates. Unfortunately, every time I step on a floor plate, it looks like it's going to shoot more fireballs at me. So I gotta watch my health. I don't think I have enough creepers to weigh down everything. No, I don't. Do I just Kano? No. Alright. So there's 1, 2, 3 that I haven't weighed down yet. I could also try to weigh this one down. You know what? I have eaten a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and restore the save game. Also, I'm low on endurance for some reason. Lower than normal. Is this just another switch or something, maybe? No. Assassin's Guild entrance. Members only. Deliveries use... Oh, so we have apparently made it into the Assassin's Guild. Yay. I've got all these bodies of assassins. I guess I could try to push some of them into that corridor, maybe? But I feel like... Yeah. See, that's a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and cast a bunch of fireballs. To hopefully hit and kill some of these creepers. Took 11 unnecessary damage there. Oops, I've got the map equipped. Not Warmonger. Trying to hit it before it gets close enough to poison me. There we go. Okay, but once again, I don't have enough corpses to weigh down everything. Few creepers trying to survive the fireball apocalypse. Doing a pretty good job of it. Okay. I guess it's just one of them that you have to weigh down, and yeah. Some random teleporters. Some more random teleporters. A door that I haven't tried to Kano open yet. Right now I'm just walking around to fill the map. Another random door. Well, before I go into any random doors... Oh, it looks like there's maybe a room. Just a room? Didn't mean to do that. Also, let's go ahead and heal since I ate some damage from the fireball room. There we go. Prepare some more liquefied Kanos. Curious where these things take me. Let's find out. All the way back here. I haven't found a key yet. But apparently there's a jade key. And that gets us into end 5. Weren't we just in end 3? So end 3 can... Oh, I think we started in end 4. So it goes 4, 3, 5. That's interesting. All right, well, we know that our ultimate goal is to get a jade key. Oh, look, this is locked open now. That's nice. Ultimate goal is to get a jade key to open that door. Let's see if any of these other teleporters are double destinations. Actually, let me look at the map and make sure I'm... Oh, so it teleported me down here. Interesting. While I'm next to it, I might as well come up and see if I can Kano this door open. Nope. Okay, so that teleporter brings me to the key door. That's the one directly, or I guess mostly above the shut room. What about this corner teleporter? Corner teleporter brings me right below it. What about this teleporter tucked away over here? I feel like this is a double destination one. It sure is. Let me just see where I am real quick. I'm past that door. Interesting. So maybe that door doesn't respond to Kano either. You would have to assume so. But I'll cast it anyway. No, it does. Huh. Also, I randomly took 1 point of damage. I'm not sure why. I don't think I got hit by the creature. I guess it's possible. To the northeast. That door resists Kano. That door resists Kano. This door is absolutely going to resist Kano. It's got a keyhole in front of it. Okay, it's weird that that teleporter takes me past a door that I could just Kano open. Oh! In a room with triple assassins. There's the jade key I need, and I'm assuming the gold key will probably be for the other lock. Oh, and a diamond. Okay, so that replenishes the jade key for the door leading to end 5. Let's assume that the gold key is going to get used. Let's actually go ahead and liquefy the diamond. Why not? When's the last time I liquefied a diamond? I have a couple other diamonds. I don't think I'll miss it. Totally going to eat this nightshade, though. Okay. So now we can run back down here. It's coming up on 10 o'clock. Won't play too much longer. Perfect. You know what? That creeper took a lot of damage. And another door. End 2. So we have end 2 and end 5. It says to the northeast, so I'm assuming that'll take me up to where I would use the jade key. Yeah. That's not a big deal at all. Please, if the assassin Raven has sent you, have mercy. I'm a simple healer. In but days I shall have the gold to cover my debt. If you kill me now... An assassin is the Raven. What do you know of him? A merciless one he is. Pay heed to my words, Zephyr. How does she know my name? And be sure to keep a distance from the Raven. Those who seek him out have a strange way of meeting untimely, often gruesome death. What is this debt that you speak of? Forgive me, but I would rather let that remain my secret. Suffice it to say that I have had dealings with the Raven. I owe him and I cannot pay, so I imagine my life is forfeit. Fear not. I am Zephyr. I have not come to harm you. Forgive me. I thought Raven might have sent you to take my life. My name is Gerves. I am honored to make your acquaintance. As I had mentioned before, I am a simple healer by trade. You said you are a healer. Can you teach me any spells? Alas, perhaps we can strike a bargain. I do not have much, but I do have great skill. I can teach you how to channel a most powerful healing spell. I tell you, this is no ordinary healing magic. It is a complex spell, but I see it may be useful to one such as you. When cast, this heal spell will, in an instant, cure all damage that you may have. I will teach you the spell in return for a payment of 8 pieces of gold. Please, I beg you to consider. There is no one else that can teach you this spell. So I can save scum this, actually, and get it, and I'm totally going to do that. Good. Luck is with me this day. Now concentrate while I show you how to channel the energies for the healing spell. Full heal. It's FHB something H something. Crap, what did she say? I missed whatever she said at the end there. I promise you, Zephyr, the spell will prove most useful. Be wary and do not cast it often, for it requires much spellcasting energy. I must now go. Farewell. C is E L. Just out of curiosity, FHBEHL. So I'm missing 8 hit points. I have 130 spell points. Holy crap! It uses 100 spell points. Entering Raven's Eyrie. Those seeking the Citadel Gate must have proper identification. I'm going to restore my save game because I can keep my gold and have the spell. Contributions to the Assassin's Guild are now being accepted. We cannot force you to contribute, but your generosity may be rewarded. Apples are needed. Won't you give? Okay. I assume I have stuff that I'll be able to donate / give / whatever. But we can keep our gold. Also, it's, wow, really? Kind of trippy to see this kind of floor. I wonder where in the chaotic universe I could have left it. You there, by chance, have you come across my staff? It is not the first time I've lost it, but this time I cannot find it. Staff? I do not think so. What kind of staff is it that you have lost? Where could it have gone off to? It is a staff of the serpent, the only one of its kind. I think? Then again, if there were more than one, would I ever really know? Maybe the last time I lost my staff, the one I found was not the one I lost. I guess it does not matter. If by chance you find a staff of the serpent, would you be so kind as to bring it to me? If I did bring you the staff, what would you give me in return? Just like all the others. Where could I have put it? Oh, forgive me. What would I give you? I really do not know. I am somewhat of a powerful sorcerer. By the way, have you seen my staff? Sorcerer, huh? An absent-minded one at that. Would you teach me a spell? Spell? I know many, but it is a staff that I am looking for. Have you seen my staff? I've got a wise idea. Let us strike a bargain. If you chance upon my staff of the serpent and bring it to me, I shall teach you a spell. The dispel magic, when cast, allows you to dispel any magic near to you, like spellfire. Sounds like another thing I can save scum. I'm gonna run around and just like see if there's anything else down here. Like it looks like this is just kind of a round passageway. key door. Oh, that's annoying. I see that I'm poisoned. I'm leaving it alone because I might very well restore my save game again. Okay, it is a double destination. No, it's not. It is a single destination teleporter. Door resists Tsukino spell. Well then. Ah, the Rider rune. That door resists. This door does not. But it's another keyhole that I don't necessarily have the key for. Teleport brings you to teleporter passageways. Messengers only. Huh, what if you soft lock yourself here? Jade key opens that. Oh, it's a Cyclops. Oh, it's another Cyclops. I'm definitely restoring my save game, so I'm not going to worry about killing them at the moment. Just going to be curious to see what's in this chest. Storage area. Mace and a Wunjo rune. Who cares? Bunch of Cyclopses to kill. I'm assuming one of the ones up this way will drop a key so I can get into the storage area. Apparently I assumed wrong. You know what? I'm gonna reload my game anyway, so there we go. It's a cross key. Oh, and a round key as well. Hey, that Cyclops actually hit me. Apple. Some nightshade. Couple bloodstones. Couple nightshade. That doesn't seem worth it, really. And then how do you get out of here? I guess you take the same teleporter? Again, I'm gonna reload my game. No? Because that's shut. So I guess you have to warp out, assuming you have a warp. There is no Thursaz destination. You can get out of there with Rido. Is this where I use the Jade key? I think it is. And it closed? No. It's a sun key to open that. And then that just brings me to this hallway. And that just brings me back. This seems unnecessary. Seems very unnecessary. Like, these teleporters are taking me places where it's like, I don't need to go there. Okay, I'm going to reload the saved game here. We're going to leave N2 alone for the moment. We're going to head back to N5. We're going to leave that woman to worry about her debt. Okay. Apples are needed once you give. I think I have an apple. Oh, did I put my food in one of these? Yeah, I did. Do you need more apples? How many apples do I need to give you? I've got a couple more, but great plate helmets are needed. I have one of those in the other world. I suppose I could teleport and get it. Boulders are needed. I don't know that I have any boulders. Rowan wands are needed. I have not seen a single wand yet. Chainmail. I could go back to end 3 or end 4 and get some chainmail. Nightshade. I got nightshade. Got plenty of nightshade. How much do I have to give you? Again, I don't think I'm gonna, since I did 2 apples, like it doesn't look like giving multiple does anything. So you just have to keep track of what you've given and what you haven't. Zap away parchment. I think I have one of those in the other world. That's a rock, not a boulder. You know what? Might as well increase the running speed. There we go. Gold keys are needed. I don't think I have a gold key, and even if I did, I'm not sure that I'd want to donate it into this thing that may or may not do anything. That switch goes down. There are these little rocks. Pearls are needed. I've got a couple pearls in the other world. But again, like I have not seen any benefit diamonds. I've got a couple diamonds. Iron tokens. I don't have one of those, although I have an Fear rune. Great plate helmets. So I've made a full loop, I think. Yeah. Although we can walk up this way. Scimitars. I actually have a scimitar. Feathers. Odin runes. Oh, I used my Odin rune. That's kind of unfortunate. Quivers. I've got a quiver. Chainmail. Okay, so I've explored all of this then. There's these 2 doors that I'm just gonna, since I'm gonna go speedy again. So this room, I don't know what needs to go in here. Oh, apparently a gold coin. Oh, look, an iron token. That's useful. I wonder if it's going to be another gold coin to get through this door. Yep. Oh, what are you? You have killed a hag. There's some nightshade. I didn't need that, but could be useful. An iron token and some nightshade. Where is the iron token skull? Scimitars. I have scimitars. Iron token. Just want to see what happens, if anything. What kind of key are we looking at? An iron key. That one didn't drop anything. That one doesn't drop anything. Warning, save yourself. Return may be impossible. Well then, I'll push that in. There we go. I was like, why am I not running fast? Let's jump on in. Why not? Not enough spell energy. Teleporter. So it looks like you can find some of the items at least by exploring. Cross key doesn't fit. Jade key doesn't fit. Sun key doesn't fit. I'm all out of keys. Again, this is me just exploring because I wasted so many items, I believe. I don't think I needed to put multiples of all that stuff in there. So we're just getting an idea of what to do next. There's an apple, in case you needed that for the thing. How dare these doors resist my Kano? Kind of want to see what's behind there, but oh wait, I know swiftness also. What does swiftness do? I apparently didn't write down swiftness. found swiftness at some point. Maybe I need to way down that. Maybe now I can push the switch. No? Okay. Noted. We are zooming. There's the teleporter I opened up. Maybe I need to weigh this one down too, though. And goodbye, Battle Rage. Man, it sucks when that wears off, because get so used to zooming around. Round key. I'm assuming that's going to be for that one keyhole that I didn't have a key to. It's interesting how Battle Rage doesn't seem to actually activate until you attack. I wonder if the timer on it is counting down even before it's actually active. There we go. Now this opened up. Hags didn't give me anything. I'm really close to dying. If I do die, so be it. Nope, didn't heal in time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. We explored a little bit. We saw some of what we'd need to do. We wasted a bunch of items, which is why I just kind of didn't save and went all out there. Hadn't been a super long stream, but it's been long enough. I'm sleepy. Got work tomorrow. Last day of the week, and hopefully long weekend because of the snow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. See you next stream.